When those guys come back, I'll be ready. Guess what day it is? What day it is? It's plastic day. Our trove of plastic is arriving today. A treasure, a resource, a gift. What's more, it could not be a nicer day out. Listen, the plastic could have come when it was raining or something like that, and then I have to move that plastic in the rain. But that is not the case. It is lovely, lovely out. But before we get to that, I believe we have a gift from a fan. Let me read the front of it. Welcome to M3's 3D. Every day I shoot a short film. Sorry, I can't quite see it. Short film where I document the daily life of a 3D printing entrepreneur. We've been in business for 6 years. This is how it all works. I literally have no idea what I'm about to receive. All right, another cool sticker for the TV. This is done by Fierce Wolf. Here is your shout out. We'll make it so that you can maybe scan the QR code there. Fan of the show. This is a nice little 3D printed card. I feel like I need to make one of these. There we go. Bam. We're getting that plastic pretty early today, but let's do the morning roundup. So here is the beginning of the octopus wall hanger, guitar hanger, and you can see it's coming along quite nice. I think it'll print up to about there. Nice strong tentacles. You know, these are pretty thick, so that's gonna hold the guitar quite nicely. We're printing that cat, and there's a weak spot in the filaments. So that sucks. Not a thing that happens too much, but I only wasted a little plastic, I guess. And yet another Einstein. Very, very satisfyingly. D20 is done. Came out perfect. This D20 is coming out quite nicely, and this one's actually just extra. With these D20s, I kind of have a rule that I try to keep an extra one around in case they sell, because sometimes they're pretty hard to print. But there's that. And of course, Big Sharko. Yup. Ice cream cone, got our golden idol from Indiana Jones, and of course, big coffee cup. New plastic is coming. Look at this glorious batch. Actually got a fair bit of there's like some on top of the bag this time. Oh, whatever. It's a whole bunch of plastic. Maybe, you know what? I bet the plastic in the bag is what I ordered, and all of this is just extra. That's probably what it is. So I got more than I ordered. That's awesome. Well, of course, today's project is gonna be to put away the plastic. Anybody that's been watching this whole time has seen me do this once before. I've been trying to think of how many pallets of plastic I've gotten over the years. This might be like number 9 or 10, something like that. But yeah, we'll get some coffee before tackling this. Man, I really can't express just how nice it is to be doing this on a nice day. It would just suck if it was like raining or something. In fact, I think it's been drizzling before when the plastic got here. I don't think it's ever been full on raining, but yeah. Great day to be doing this. I think we're doing the fancy coffee today. A little extra motivation. It's really, really nice getting this plastic. It means we're gonna be good through at least summer. Depends on how good sales are. I mean, hopefully we go through it faster, but it might last almost until Christmas. It's just nice to know that we're like good, that we've got supply, baby. It's also just super cool that it was $600 less this time for the same amount of plastic. I have no idea why that would be. Maybe there's just increased competition because more people are making filament and things like that, so they have to lower their prices a little bit. But that was really cool. Plus, like I said, we might have gotten a little extra plastic on top of the bag. Maybe not. Maybe they're weighing these things out and they just added a little bit or something. But either way, those are good feelings. That's a non-trivial amount of money. Oh yeah, we're doing Dutch Bros. I don't even know what this is. I just asked them if they have any special cold brew stuff, and they said something about strawberries. But yeah, delicious. Just thinking a bit of a weird thought. I feel like a lot of people in many things sort of conflate better with more valuable, or something being more valuable, they're conflating it with being better. You know, like if you were talking about watches or something like that, like a more expensive watch, people would normally think like, oh, well, that watch is better. So it's like maybe sometimes that kind of makes sense. But even if something's more expensive, it's like, I mean, is a nice watch better than food? Like, you would die without the food. You would not die without the watch, but the one is more valuable than the other. Maybe this thought isn't really going anywhere super profound. I don't know, it felt like there was something there. Decided to do the Brookshire Brothers thing again. We're eating cheap and we're eating good. That's 52 bucks for 3 bags of groceries. Should last 3 or 4 days. If you average that out, if your food budget is only that, like $300-400 a month, you're doing real good in this economy. There was a guy on the corner that I actually knew. I didn't know him super well, but he had his bike with him. If he didn't have his bike with him, I probably would have offered him a ride. We moved a vending machine together a while back. He probably had the same idea that I have. It's such a nice day. People are out enjoying it. It's actually a lot of traffic today, for Nacogdoches at least. Everybody's been cooped up, not going anywhere for the last few days, and as soon as it's nice out, it's time to run all those errands. I know I'm just kind of going on and on, but it feels so good. This is just the most refreshing thing ever. It's gonna be a joy to unload that plastic. Back at the shop, we're gonna put everything away, but I don't know why this has never occurred to me before, but I think I'm gonna make other sizes of dice. I'm kind of like low-key famous for the big dice. People have ripped me off. You guys probably know who I'm talking about, but why not make like other sizes of dice? This is where the plastic is gonna go today. We're going to get the bins and fit them in here and see how high this thing needs to go. So I'm moving the bins in here. Check this out. Ha ha ha. This is the grate underneath. We're just gonna forget. We're gonna forget about that. Here we go. This load of plastic normally fits into about 9 of these bins. So that's 5. We're gonna fill them up. Then we're going to put 4 more on top, and that ought to do it. All right, let's dig into it. I guess we'll start with getting all of this excess stuff off the top, because it's got a lot of cardboard and wood and stuff in it. So we don't want that to get mixed in with the pure, the pure Colombian white. Yeah, we'll get all this stuff off of the top, revealing only the bag underneath, and then we will start scooping. If you remember my video about bins from a while ago, you know I've got tons of them. So we'll use this black one for the somewhat contaminated plastic. It's easy to filter out all the contaminants and stuff, but I would rather have less stuff to filter. If all the contaminated plastic gets in with the normal plastic, obviously I have to filter all the normal plastic, so you don't want that. Here's a door that hasn't been propped open in a good while, but we still got the rock, baby. There we go. So this is how much plastic that was on top. Now we're gonna see if this is extra plastic by filling up these bins. If we get 8.5 bins that are this size full of plastic, that means this is just bonus plastic, which this is a few $100s worth of plastic. That would be a big deal. So let's get it sorted. Oh yeah. It ended up being about the normal amount, maybe a little more than the normal amount, but yeah, not bad. The only thing that does suck a little bit is there's so much like cardboard and stuff in this one that we'll have to filter all that out at some point. But that's how it's done, son. One scoop at a time. Well, now that we have that done, I think it's time to paint a bunch of stuff. Let's get some stuff painted. T-Rex, of course. Here we go. Time for the big elephant dish. All right, time for the golden idol. Throw me the idol. Time to do the Triceratops. Let's get the legs done first, then we'll move on to the head. And the Triceratops head. Check this out. First part of the octo holder is done. If anything, I may have made these things a little bit too robust. I mean, they're huge, kind of. But they'll look really cool. So I think we're gonna make a third piece. Not today, but probably tomorrow. And I think it's just gonna be more tentacles, 8 total. I was gonna make a head with tentacles coming out of it, but I think it's just gonna look weird. I think making a bunch of tentacles on the wall just like that would be pretty awesome. Here, we've got a white violin hanger. All right, black violin hanger. Everyone gets a cupcake. And we've got the Bowie wastebasket. And we've got Van Gogh. And we've got an Aini. All right, let's get some befores here. These two going gold, silver, Bob Marley colors, white. The Triceratops, black, white, silver, and black and white. This is also Triceratops. And of course, David Bowie. And after, got the gold boys over here. Of course, we got Bob Marley, some silver action here. The big old Triceratops. These guys, other Triceratops foot. And we've got Bowie, probably gonna do another coat on him because he could stand to be a little more solid. There's nothing quite like a well-stocked plastic room. But alas, we must close and adjourn for the day. Oh man, that's a day right there. Whew. Every day that I have to unload the batch of plastic, it's like really wipes me out. But we got a lot of stuff done apart from that, so it's a solid day on the books. Really grateful to have that done. It just feels good. I've said it before, but every time I get a batch of plastic, it's a little bit like that feeling you would get when you would get a blank pad of paper back in school. Like whether it was a notebook or drawing paper or something, you just get that feeling like endless possibilities. We're gonna turn that plastic into a whole lot of dinosaurs and dragons and stuff. So super grateful for that. Plus the weather was amazing. It was just good to get a lot of fresh air. Let's read some questions, comments. Sinus, spelled very funnily, says, honestly, I would do really well making new products, solving problems. I am way too paranoid about screwing up with a business and being on the hook for huge taxes and fines. Add to that Karen's suing because you clogged their toilet with a 3D print or something. If I could surpass that end of it, I think I could make a living off my designs. Maybe I just need to risk it and learn the hard way. Well, you pretty much answered your own question there. The deeper answer to that is yes, it's very good to learn to be courageous. The considerably less deep answer to that is you have to get a bunch of money before anybody wants to sue you. That's just the truth. It is very hard to collect money from a lawsuit. If you've never tried to do that or you've never had somebody try to do that to you, I assure you, it's a lot more difficult than you would think. The Ian MCE says, a man only needs so many candles. Words to live by. Hey, I'm here to inspire. Rich Gardens says, I'm celebrating my first 3D printed product sale. I've designed many products installed over the world as part of my career. The excitement of that first sale of something you've designed and built never goes away. Now I have to fix a car window that won't roll down. Again, been there. Good luck, everyone. Keep pushing forward. See, this is the kind of positivity we have in the Gratitude Gang. Definitely join the Discord. I also got other messages today from a few other sellers that kind of just started their journey. It's really a rewarding thing. Maybe I should talk about this more sometimes. But at least from what people have told me, I have inspired several people to start 3D printing businesses. We've only been doing this for 7 months too. That's kind of crazy, but it's a good feeling, you know? There's a little bit more creativity in the world out there because of me. Assuming that those businesses are creative, I guess. There's more something in the world, I don't know, but yes, it very much encourages me to know that I am having an impact on people. And if you wanted to let me know, hey, write a comment. It's very encouraging. I am pretty beat, so let me know in the comments, what are you grateful for? What small things are bringing you joy and fulfillment today? Are you enjoying the weather? Are you somewhere where it's real cold? Are you somewhere where it's really not cold? Is there anywhere on Earth that's really hot? Probably the Sahara Desert. Do you live in the Sahara Desert? Let me know in the comments. I will probably give you a heart, probably give you an upvote. I appreciate every single one of you, except you. Actually, no, I appreciate you too. Peace out. See you on the next episode.